Fordham and UMass in the Rose Hill Gym. Fordham looking to go to 2-0 for the first time ever in Atlantic 10 play. Abigail Corning starting off the scoring early with the layup in the paint. A couple minutes later, she's going to find Samantha Clark underneath. Clark with the left-handed layup. That one's good. Clark had a big game tonight. 10 points, 8 rebounds, a career-high 6 blocks. Probably her most complete game in a Fordham uniform so far. Erin Rooney had another great game for the Rams, coming off of 19 points against Charlotte. She came out with 19 again. UMass gets the action close. Rooney's going to score 6 points in a 10-4 run for Fordham. There she is with the right-handed layup right there. Good for the N1. And it's going to be Rooney once again to close out the half for Fordham. She takes her defender on the inside, blows by her with the left-handed layup. Fordham had 32-26 at the half. It was going to be Samantha Clark again starting the scoring in the second half on a nice feed from Abigail Corning. But Fordham goes cold. But Erin Rooney picks up the slack. She scores 9 out of 10 points for Fordham. On this next play, Abigail Corning's going to miss it. Gets her own offensive board. One of 15 offensive boards for the Rams on the night. Led to 19 second chance points, and she finds Erin Rooney. Rooney with a great drive to the basket. Gets the N1. Makes the free throw. Puts Fordham ahead by 7. Fordham with a huge run at this point. 14-2 run for the Rams. Taryn Durant going to get the steal. She finds Ariel Collins underneath. Ace Collins with the layup. Puts Fordham ahead 58-42 with just a couple minutes to go. Samantha Clark, one of her career-high 6 blocks on the night. She was a defensive presence on the inside. UMass works their way back into the game, but Abigail Corning, who was so clutch against Charlotte, does it again. Nails the jumper from 17 feet right there, and it's going to be Corning once again closing out the game, giving Fordham the win. 69-57. I spoke with Abigail after the game.
Team 3 years, Fordham 2-0 in the A-10 for the first time ever. What does that mean to you as a 3-year player on this team?
Just, we've taken so many steps forward and made history, and that's really big for us. We've been trying to do things that Fordham's never done, and this is definitely one of them, and it's great because A-10 is really hard competition.
You personally, your 7th straight game in double figures, coming off a double-double at Charlotte last weekend. You have 14 and 8 here today. What's been going so well for you in these past couple games?
I don't know. I feel pretty confident, but I feel like there's a lot of confidence from my teammates too to give me the ball and let me take my open shots, and also coming from the coaches, so that's really helpful.
Here with Coach Stephanie Gately. Coach, your team just beat UMass 69-57, 4 players in double figures. How did you gauge tonight's performance against the Minutewomen?
I was pleased it was in the right column. I think that there was a lot of fatigue that came in. We've gone a long stretch without having a break. And we came off on a really emotional road trip to Charlotte with a really big win. So I think the fact that this was in the right column, and we beat a UMass team that just got done beating a GW team, a very talented GW team. So I'm proud of the effort. I'm proud that we were able to find a way to figure it out.
Looking more at the big picture, in your second year here, Fordham 2-0 in the Atlantic 10 for the first time ever. What does that mean to you as a coach of this team?
I'm just really proud of the kids. We knew that we were capable of being this good, and we started off the season strong. We hit some hurdles, but it's a terrific group of kids. So to be honest, all the credit goes to the kids staying together through adversity, and I think they realize how good we are. Right now our bench is a little thing because of injuries and illness, but I think once we're able to get everybody back, I think that will become that much more difficult to open up with.
We just talked to your junior guard, Abigail Corning, her 7th straight game in double figures. She's really been lighting up the stat sheet. What's been going so well for Abigail out there these past
Confidence. I think she's just playing with confidence, and I think we had 4 kids in double figures, so I think it's hard because, when you're playing against teams that have 3 or 4 double figure scores, like, for example, Richmond coming in here has 4 kids that average in double figures, it's hard to match up with teams like us because you can't really kind of lay off of anybody because then somebody's going to be wide open. So I think Abigail takes advantage of it. And I think she's a tough matchup because she can beat you off the dribble, she can beat you with a jump shot, so I think it makes it difficult to match up with her.
Another one of your guards, Erin Rooney, 19 points for the second consecutive game. She comes out, rattles off 8 in a row at the beginning of the second half. Do you come to expect this from her every game now?
I don't want this to become something that's common, that she kind of waits for those situations. But again, I think she's somebody that wants the ball in those situations. And anytime I think that we hit a situation where they made a run on us, we were able to counter with her and make some big plays.
And arguably her best performance of the year tonight, Samantha Clark. What did you see from the freshman out there? 6 blocks, 8 rebounds, 10 points.
I think Sam's, growing, and I think a lot of it has to do, she just played an all-conference kid on Saturday, on Sunday with Jennifer Haley, and then she backs it up with playing another all-conference kid today. And I think her best basketball is ahead. I think Sam, we challenge her a lot, and she's very, very coachable, but her best basketball is ahead, and we're going to continue to challenge her to make her be the best player she can be.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Great win.
Thanks. Go Rams.